So, everyone says that trading psychology itself is the secret to consistency, or there's just so much emphasis on building up trading psychology. But I'm going to attempt to prove in today's video that most likely it's not as significant as people really lead on to be, because you can't really fix your mindset itself if something else is broken. And I'm going to tell you what that something else is in today's video. And I'm going to get real about what actually will make you consistent with day trading. My name's Sam, and I trade full time, and I have been doing so for about 12 years now. And I help traders actually understand financial markets instead of just, you know, copying quotes from trading books. But I used to think mindset itself was everything. Don't get me wrong, it actually is incredibly significant, but until I realized my emotions weren't actually the problem, the structure itself was, or the structure that I have in place and that other traders try to build themselves. So today I'm going to break down why exactly psychology is not going to fix bad trading and nothing else will. And I have something that might actually be able to remedy that. This actually is going to sting a little bit, especially for some of you who have been trading for a while and haven't really discovered the answer to this. But the main point is that psychology itself has kind of been an excuse for bad systems or bad trading that has systems in place. Um, so let's say that when you're trading, you lose, and you can just blame it on your emotions. But let's say that you actually win, or you can win several times in a row, and you can call it discipline. Even if you win, and even if you do call it discipline, you're still making an emotional decision. It's just a positive emotion associated with that. And that is a terrible cycle to break, especially when you've been trading for a long time. Imagine it's like if you um, have been boxing for a while, you do martial arts, or let's say you shoot a rifle. If you're used to shooting the wrong way, you might get accurate or better at shooting over time, but you still learned it the wrong way. And let's say that you do learn from a trainer or instructor, my bad, to learn how to shoot properly. You have to undo everything that you just spent years trying to build up. But neither of these things are going to matter if your plan itself is completely random, and you can't really control your emotions if your entries themselves suck. It's like when you're trying to stay, let's say you're trying to stay calm when the fucking kitchen is on fire. But when I first started, I read a ton of psychology books, particularly with trading psychology, and literally thought that using like breathing exercises or meditation is going to fix your losses. I'm going to save you a fuckload of time and probably reading too. It's very unlikely to do that. Meditation might be good for some of you, just a little bit, 5 to 10 minutes a day. If you don't meditate or you don't want to, I really wouldn't overthink it because I have some things that might help you a lot more. Turns out there's not going to be any mindset trick, no uh, shortcut when your process itself is going to be built upon chaos. But this is where most traders tend to mess this up. They think they can feel their ways into better trades. So emotional swings actually are going to come from inconsistency and not from actually being weak-minded. So it's not the strength of your actual mind itself that's the problem. Confidence itself in trading is not going to come from affirmations. It's going to come from clarity. You're going to be it's not about trying to add more things to what you already have. It's going to be a lot more from removing some of the things that you currently have in place. If you know your setup cold, like like it's the back of your hand, emotions themselves are just going to disappear, and there's no other way I can really elaborate or explain on that more. The reason why you panic in trades is because you don't actually trust the data and the information that you have associated with the trades that you're making. Fear is going to be uncertainty wearing a fucking hoodie. But when I was doing prop firm challenges, I would say I wasn't exactly calm when I was executing my trades. I was confident because my rules and the systems that I had in place were airtight. That's why I passed my first prop firm challenge ever 2 weeks, and then I can show you guys exactly how to do that. I actually have a link in the comment section down below where I will elaborate on that. And I also have in my free financial newsletter one trade one trade idea that I make through the markets every single week completely for free. So if you want to check that out, it's going to be in the pinned comment section down below. But risk, time, and setup. All three of those things, they're all predefined, and there's going to be no decisions or there's no room left for emotions to be made. So if psychology isn't the fix, what actually is going to get you consistent in the long run? So the main point I have is this: structure itself kills emotion. Process that you have is going to create calm in your trading system. So here are the steps that you're going to make. If you can take anything from this video, it's going to be this. There's 5 steps. You're going to pick just one clear setup in trading. You're going to set your risk, and you're never going to change your risk. In fact, as soon as you place the trade, I wouldn't even look at it. Just go do something else. Go play golf. Go do anything else. You're going to decide your hours, and this is going to help you stop trying to revenge trade at 2 a.m. only to discover that you're sleep deprived, and then you hate your life and you just question everything that you've ever done in life, including why you're day trading. You're going to journal your stats and not your feelings. This is something that I noticed a lot of people. I just mentored someone and I suggested they do journaling, and then they were journaling their feelings and their thoughts and what they're experiencing. That's understandable, but you want to focus on your stats. And you're going to review every single week, not the trades. So you're going to focus the review and the process and your improvement that you're making on a weekly basis, not the trades themselves that you're making. So once I stopped journaling emotions and I started tracking things like win rates or focusing more on these things, drawdown, and the expectations I had with the trades I was making, I became a lot more confident because I actually had proof and things that were quantifiable and things that were tangible in trading, as opposed to even thoughts and feelings that most people have. You don't need to be giving yourself fucking therapy with trading. Some of you might. I really hope you don't. If you're going through therapy right now for anything, in fact, I recommend that you just not do day trading at all. I'm going to save you a ton of money and time. But here's what really is going to speed things up and where most traders end up falling behind. The main point is that external feedback itself is going to replace emotional confusion with a bit of clarity. So when you're trading and a handful of other things in life, you can't really see your blind spots. So every consistent trader, long-term profitable trader that I know got feedback much earlier on instead of motivation. Motivation is nice because you feel good while you're doing challenging things. It's a little bit different than discipline. Discipline is doing things that you know that you have to do and don't want to do, but you do them anyways. Excuse me. And it's a lot faster to get just one honest critique than to sit here and watch 50 mindset videos. So accountability itself is going to remove probably more than 90% of all the emotional noise that you're suffering in trading. So when I started sharing trades with other funded traders, things started to click a lot more quickly. And my mistakes themselves were obvious and fixable, especially when it came to doing prop firm challenges. So if you want to get consistent faster, here's what I would do next. If this clicked with you, please like the video. And if you finally realize that it's not your emotions themselves that need fixing, go ahead and comment down below and let me know what else that you might be able to need help with. And if you want not only free trade ideas that you can potentially profit off of and training that is going to make you better at this, I have a free newsletter that you can check out in the comment section down below. I'll send one solid trade idea every single week. If I got enough people to join it, then I'll most likely end up doing more than that. And I will be including short lessons on exactly what it is that's moving the markets and what's helped me to become a long-term successful day trader to the point to where I actually was able to quit my 9 to 5. It's free
forever. It's good, and it's going to help you start overthinking, and it's going to help you to start executing and trading. So, to recap in today's video, psychology itself isn't the problem. Inconsistency is what's the real problem. Confidence is going to come not from the mantras that you have, but from actual raw data that you can use for your trading strategy. And if you fix your process, your mindset is going to end up fixing itself. Most traders are going to chase mindset because it feels deep and profound, and it solves something not with trading, but something on an emotional level that we experience as human beings. The truth is, real confidence itself is something that you have to earn, and not something itself that's emotional. Yeah, hope this helped, and I'll see you guys in the